Hello, and welcome to the Living World of Darkness Changeling the Dreaming 20th Anniversary Edition venue set in the Kingdom of Apples, New York City. Today's scene takes place in Staten Island at Vanessa's library. It's a small library, described several times as fastidious, clean, a good place for books, and a good place for slua. And one of those slua is here today. And my kid is calling me. So go ahead and describe what you're doing. Make it pretty superficial until I get back, and I'll be right back.
Well, all right then. I guess I fill up the empty space with just ranting, venting. So today I was at work, and some guy came to me and he asked about our parking spaces, and I was just like, yeah, no, they're €8, and you know, it's pretty cheap compared to an entire day worth of parking. And he said, but I don't want them apples falling out of them trees and have bumps in my car. And I'm just like, well, what do you want me to do? He said, I don't know, do something. I can't do something against nature. If the apple falls out of the tree, then I can't stop it from, doing its thing and falling down. I don't have a magic wand that says nature. Stop doing nature. But no, this is not acceptable. And then he walked away. Meanwhile, his girlfriend was laughing her ass off, which was hilarious. Oh yeah, that was my day. How are you guys? Are you happy? Do you have happy thoughts? I hope you have happy thoughts. I will send you my happy thoughts. They're good happy thoughts. I don't know when Carol's coming back. I'm running out of things to talk about, okay? Don't judge me. Blah. Well, I guess I'll go play some Spider-Man then until Carol comes back. Oh, look at that. Oh, so pretty.
And I'm back. So sorry for
welcome
that.
back.
Children have this amazing, impeccable timing for chaos as soon as I start a scene.
As soon as shit hits the fan.
Yeah. So, anyways, what is Nathaniel up to?
Nathaniel is making his way, is slowing his way over towards the library. He seems timid. His shoulders are kind of tense. He seems to keep tapping his fingers against each other. Not like this yes kind of way, but more in this fidgety kind of way. And whenever he's standing still, he has something in his hands, whether or not it's a pen, it's a piece of paper, it's a chain. Whether it's a fidget spinner. He has to have something in his hands when he's walking through the library.
Um, Vanessa will observe him doing this sort of fidgety pacing for a moment before she, instead of like coming up and approaching him, she just sort of puts herself in his path.
He will stop before her, um, look up slightly, kind of look at her chin, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
Hi,
Hello. Are you doing okay today?
I am nervous.
About what exactly? You've been doing a good job around here. I've never seen the book so well organized.
Can I talk to you?
Of course. Would you like to go to the back? We can have some tea and discuss whatever's on your mind.
He'll nod.
And she'll lead him towards the back room of the library where she has like a little tea set up, and she'll warm the water and fix them some tea. So what's been bothering you?
I'm a, I am apparently a portal.
She tilts her head. I think that requires a little bit of elaboration.
You remember never so long ago when Nightmare everybody had ice cream.
And she nods.
I gave that ice cream to Mara.
Well, that seems like a nice gesture. Did that ice cream do something?
It showed up in everybody's dreams.
Huh. I
I
do
gave ice cream to Mara. I
Hmm.
didn't see her in a vision. I was not in a dream. It was not a shade of something else. Actually gave it to her, which means that I was actually at Baku's and Mara's battlefield. Or so Charles says, rather.
And how does that make you feel?
Not very. No, it makes me feel interested in what that means and how it got to be. But you know how Baku is made, and people are talking about giving him enchantments again to make him stronger.
And she nods. They've uh, they've been coming to the library looking for answers.
They need to actually get to the battleground,
I see.
which means that if I've gotten there, I can take other people there. But hey, they'd have to go here.
Oh, I see. And I suppose that's where the problem really lies. Do you trust these people?
I believe their intentions not to hurt me. I know that, at least I think that wouldn't hope.
Are there no other passages?
There
I mean,
is. There's a trot that will take you to anywhere you need to go. The price is a memory, a sad one. But its guardian is a good lesson to anyone who uses it or wants to use it too often.
so it's a question of their sacrifice versus your own.
What exactly am I sacrificing? Safety?
This, well,
Space?
never question the importance of the sanctity of the mind. If you don't trust these people, even if you do believe their intentions are pure, then perhaps they are asking quite a bit of you.
Nobody has asked me anything yet. I've I found the court together with Caldwell and Charles. They showed us the gateway, and then Charles figured out that I had a portal and put me like someone studying a very dusty old book that craved the knowledge within it and had no care of the book itself. Got scared and ran away.
Mhm.
What is happening to me? Why is this on me? He'll kind of look down at his cup of tea.
She contemplates this for a moment. There are some that say that we are all part of some destiny, that we find our path, and ultimately, when faced with that greatness, we make our choice of whether to follow that path or abandon it. This is those who believe in such things tend to be very rigid. They believe that they're following one specific path and they have no choice in the matter. Others say that it's all chaos. There is no great destiny. Everything is random happenstance. I think perhaps the answer is somewhere in between there. There's a chaotic world. We're caught up in the midst of it. And sometimes destiny finds us so that it doesn't all fall apart.
That's great. That still doesn't explain why I have this, or what it even is. Can you do it? Is it because I'm a slua?
I do not see Mara in my dreams. My dreams are quiet and dark. Words slide off pages. History disappears. There are things that unify us, but ultimately we are our own, despite our kith. Do you feel frightened when you see Mara?
No. Can't help what she is. She can't help who she is. Why should you be scared of that? As long as it's not malicious.
There are others who are very afraid of her.
They are fools.
Perhaps that's where your connection lies. That you are willing to look at who she is outside of what she is.
What about the Baku then?
It's easy to love a dream. Those bright things that inspire with beauty and shimmering things. When you wake up and feel rejuvenated instead of exhausted. When you are filled with hope instead of self reflection. It's easy to love a dream. Look at our bright cousins with their songs, with their destiny, how they mightily wave their swords and laugh with bravado. And they approach their life as though this is not their last. It is so easy to love them. And then you have us. You have red caps. You have knockers. Hard around the edges. Maybe not the softest image to look on. Images of necessity, fear, hunger. It takes a moment to fully appreciate us for what we are and not in spite of it.
For who you are.
Yes, I've told you our history.
Mm-hmm.
And there are those who, when they hear that, will readily make excuses that you are nothing like the Slua who rode in the hordes. But we are. We are those same Slua who rode in the hordes. We struck fear into the hearts of children. The first boogeymen who wrapped boneless fingers around ankles that stepped out of bed when they should be sleeping. Who tapped our fingertips along windowsills in the winter. We are the long night and a howling wind that keeps you from restful sleep. It's in us. It's not all of us, but it is a part of us. And our bright cousins will love those other parts of us while gently ignoring the rest.
He'll he'll look up and he'll look at her, not in the eye. He'll look at the bridge of her nose.
Mm.
Help me find out why I have this.
I can do my best.
Hmm. My girlfriend, Ava, also offered help. She is mage.
Oh, it's a very complicated relationship.
It works. He kind of smiles at that.
Will the answer clarify things for you on your path to take?
I hope.
And what if you find an answer that says it was random chance?
I find an answer that says random chance. There's no use thinking about an answer that might be you haven't found yet. There's a lot of use trying to find the answer, though.
I will do my best to help you.
Appreciate it. I really do.
She gives a toothless smile and sips at her tea. Is there anything else giving you concern?
I thought not much. horde have very strange names.
She looks confused for a moment. What? How so?
Biggleswift Smashmouth.
And she stifles a laugh.
Nickname was Big Daddy K.
Oh no. Well, I'm sure they have a reason for their naming choices.
Gotcha. Careful. I couldn't hold it in anymore.
And she just sort of goes back to sipping her tea. I don't know what to tell you. Carol's bad at picking names.
Oh, Bear. I have another request.
Fire away.
Could you begin to teach me in aneromancy?
She nods. Of course.
With all this strange stuff coming up, might be a good idea to learn more about it.
At the very least, it'll give you a place to hide in chaos.
That is always a good thing.
And she nods. Well, I suppose there's no time like the present. Should we begin?
Yes.
All right. So the first step is the cantrip. And unless we have anything else to discuss, we can leave them here discussing the beginnings of oneromancy. Do you have anything else you need?
No, I'm good.
Okay, so thank you players for playing. Thank you watchers for watching, and we'll see you next time.